Hey there, beautiful people. It's Coach Mike here at Bomb Fit Body Bootcamp, and I'm coming at you with another Mindset Monday, or this first Friday of the week. And today, well, first I have to introduce myself properly. I'm your health coach, strength coach, educator, motivator, bad jokes, raising hopes, don't let it happen, make it happen, Patty Daddy. All right, so I have a question for you. What comes first? Right? You might have seen this in the preview yesterday, but what comes first, motivation or action? Think about it for a second. And you probably said motivation. Most people say motivation has to come first before we can actually take action. So if you said motivation, while that is a very logical answer, it would be the incorrect answer. Many of us, when we think of, I'll give you a little reasoning, many of us, when we think of doing something that is uncomfortable or difficult, we will tell ourselves this little story that goes a little something like this. I want to go for a run, but I'm not motivated. Then we'll make all the excuses in the world as to why we shouldn't go for a run. And one of the main reasons we do this is because we're looking at the big picture. We're looking at we think of the discomfort of being out running up and down hills, or how you might be sore afterwards, or all the different things that we make excuses for. But if we were to break it down into smaller chunks, if we were to break it down into tiny step-by-step processes, for example, I'm going to put my shoes on first. That shoe would then be the catalyst to get you pounding the pavement. It's when we get started to take action, no matter how small, it gives us the opportunity to create momentum. And when we take positive action, we create momentum. And when we create momentum, we create opportunities for success. So most people think, well, I need motivation in order to take action, which creates more motivation. But it's actually the other way around. We must take action first, which then creates that momentum, which then creates the likelihood of more action. So this is a basic habit loop. You have a prompt or a trigger, which is the thought that we have to act on. So we have this initial thought, then we have to act on it. We must act on this thought to create the behavior. When we complete that behavior, we create a reward, which makes us then want to repeat the behavior because we got rewarded. And what gets rewarded gets repeated. So no matter your goal, if you don't take action, you'll never be motivated. Even if you were to watch a YouTube video, a motivational video, and you get all fired up and you say, no, I'm going out for a run, I'm motivated. It wasn't the video that got you motivated, it was the action of watching the video that got you motivated to move. So the video was the prompt or the trigger. Then you simply just took action, the next action step in the process, which got you motivated to do more. So when you think you're not motivated to do something, find that little small action, that small step that can be that prompt for you to take the next action in the cycle, and that cycle will then continue. The more action you take, the more it becomes a habit, and the more you do it, and then if you do it enough, then you become an action taker. And then when you take action on a consistent basis, you then get the results that you want, and it's a win-win-win. So it is not motivation then action, it is action then motivation, then action then motivation, and it just continues in that cycle. But we have to stop looking at the big picture when it comes to things that seem to be difficult. So if it is going to the gym, or if it's doing laundry or vacuuming, instead of, it's going to take me an hour to do this, start with the smallest step. Break it down into the smallest possible steps that you can take it, and you will end up taking action on it. So if it's, I'm going for a run, just put your shoes on, and that will prompt you to take the next action, which will then prompt you to take the next action, and so on. All right, so that's all I got for you today, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you have a fantastic week, and we will see you on the next Mindset Monday.